Tan over here. Today I want to talk about what's the difference between bounce rate and exit rate. I see that whenever I talk to business owners, they get kind of confused, especially whenever some of the agencies try to go over a report with them, or typically they're like, oh, your bounce rate is very high. But what is the difference between bounce rate and exit rate? Me personally, I look at exit rate a little bit more than bounce rate. So let's kind of go over whenever you log into your Google Analytics, you will see bounce rate, right? What the heck is bounce rate? Bounce rate is when somebody comes to any pages on your site, they didn't go on any other pages on your site. They bounce off. So typically the bounce rate will be they come to your home page. Typically, most people look at the home page. Once they come to your home page, then they might scroll up and down, right? And they didn't go on any other pages on your site, and they're gone. They bounced off. However, sometimes having a high exit rate is not that bad, right? If you're very well branded offline, a lot of people know who you are. What might happen is they come to your website, on the top right hand corner, they see a phone number. They just want to call you, right? Or maybe on your website, on the homepage, there's a very, very clear call to action with a form to fill to request for more information, right? So all those are like once they come to your site, right? Mainly as hey, if the call to actions just call us, then it's gonna bounce off. So I'm typically not right. I don't look at bounce rate too much. Having a healthy bounce rate typically will be like 40 to kind of 60%. If the bounce rate gets way too high, like right 70, 80, 90%, then that's not normal. Typically would be, for example, once they come to your site, maybe it's not mobile friendly, they're gone. Maybe there's a pop-up, right? Maybe there's a pop-up with music playing right away, and they're gone. So typically 40 to 60% bounce rate is very, very normal. And having high bounce rate isn't that a bad thing is if the phone number is on the top right corner. What I typically look at is exit rate a little bit more. Exit rate is the last page they visited and they left. So they might be on the home page, subsequently they went on the service pages, subsequently maybe they went on the About Us page, but once they got on the About Us page, they're gone. Right? So that's the last page they visited. So I typically look at exit rate a little bit more. Having a high exit rate on the Contact Us page is very, very normal. Right? If somebody went on the home page and then they went on services pages, About Us, testimonial, eventually they went on the Contact Us page to call you, then they're gone. So the Contact Us page should have high exit rate. That's pretty normal, right? Having high exit rate on your specific service pages won't be that normal, right? So what I typically, we always strive to make sure the website is always getting as much tracking as possible. It's always ongoing improvement. So we typically look at page by page, which pages have a high exit rate. Then those are the low-hanging fruit pages to try to increase, maybe adding more content to it, switching on the content, maybe the content might be too technical, right? So again, bounce rate, exit rate. Me personally, I look at exit rate a little bit more. It's a great tool that I use so that way I can identify which pages aren't jiving with consumers and rewriting those pages, adding more content, so that way they stay on the site a little bit longer and then call you. Hopefully now you understand the difference between bounce rate and exit rate. If any questions, feel free to reach out to me or go on freehomeprofits.com.